This right here is such a good question because I've actually had so many weird jobs. I went to Whittier College on a full ride scholarship. I was a biology major with a business minor. My parents wanted me to be a doctor. I did not want to be a doctor. I was a freshman looking for a way to make some extra money on the side, and I was browsing Craigslist and saw that there was an opening for a Pilates instructor position. Now, at this time, I had just been doing Mari Windsor videos and teaching my friends in the dorm, super cash. So I was like, okay, whatever, I'm gonna go audition. So I went. Audition went really well, and then at the end of the audition, the gym owner was like, okay, so show me your certification.
So about that,
she decided to help me get my certification, and that's how I became a Pilates instructor. That job, I think, paid me $12.50 for one class. It was so much fun, and obviously Pilates became the foundation of what I would do later on in my life. I was an RA because I didn't want to pay for room and board. I was also a math tutor. I don't think I was a good math tutor. In 2009, I graduate with an honors in biology, and I do absolutely nothing with this degree. I apply to some jobs on the East Coast. I get accepted into this fashion buying program, and I start out as an allocation analyst. Now, if you don't know what that is, it was absolutely not the job for me.
I was responsible for ensuring that the right merchandise was available to customers at the right time, in the right quantities, at the right stores.
The most important thing I learned from that job was exactly how not to treat my employees. I eventually end up quitting
after 8 months.
And so I was just teaching Pilates. I was also starting to teach body pump as well. I was like a full-on fitness instructor, teaching like 12 times a week to make ends meet. What I also ended up doing was buying things on sale from Anthropologie and then selling them for just like a little bit more on eBay. I feel like I did pretty good, you guys. Now, during this time, it was like such a hustle period. Craigslist, I was on it every day. There was a time when I did wedding calligraphy. I was a menu designer for a sushi restaurant, and I got paid in sushi. Worth it, I would say. Then there was like this really random one. Sam and I drove out to some like random shed in the middle of nowhere. We actually thought we were gonna get killed, but we needed money, so we just did it anyway. They gave us a long list of words, and both him and I had to recite these words. We had no idea what this was for, but we later found out that this was probably like the beginnings of the technology for something like Siri or whatever. Thank goodness we did not die. Another job I had was being a YouTuber. I was a blogger. As the Blogilates community grew, you guys asked for the very first Blogilates t-shirt that grew into yoga mats and water bottles, and then me starting PopFlex in 2016. And today I am now CEO and head designer of my own company. My best advice to you is do more of the things that make you happy. Do less of the things that don't make you happy, and you'll find your way. I promise.